Good morning. So let's quickly solve this question. We have x plus y is equals to 6 and we have x times y is equals to 36. So this is Harvard entrance examination question. So we start by writing our solution. So what are we going to do? We can just decide to bring this equation 1 is equals to 6. Call this one equation 1 and we have x times y is equals to 36. We can call this one equation what 2. So from this equation 1, we can just decide to subtract y from both sides. So we are going to have x is equals to 6 minus what? Y, right? So we can call this one equation what? 3. So now we are going to substitute x equals to 6 minus y into equation 2. That's into this equation, right? So we are going to be having what? Let me write the equation 2. Sorry that I'm using capital X and small x. Sorry for that. So this is equation 2, right? This is equation 2. So let me substitute this into this equation. Anywhere I see x, I'm going to put 6 minus y. So I'm going to have what? 6 minus y times what? Times what? My x is equals to 36. So let me open this. We are going to have 6x minus okay, sorry, this thing is y. So this thing is y. Sorry. So this thing is 6y, right? So we're having what? 6y. This times this will give us what? 6y, right? Because my x is this. So I'm using y to open it. So 6y minus y squared is equals to 36, right? So let me rearrange this. So we are going to have minus y squared plus 6y is equals to 36. So we are going to have minus y squared plus 6y minus 36 is equals to 0. So I can decide to multiply both sides by what? Minus 1. To make this y squared positive, so I'm going to have y squared minus 6y plus 36 is equals to 0. Okay, let me bring it up. So you know that this thing is a quadratic equation, right? So we are going to use the formula y is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of what? B squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So at this point, my a is what? Coefficient of this y squared, right? So my a is what? 1. My b is coefficient of this y, which is minus 6. My c is equals to 36. So we are going to have y is equals to, our b is what? Negative 6. So we are going to have negative 6, right? Plus or minus square root of negative 6 squared, right? Minus 4 times our a is what? 1. Then our c is what? 36, right? All over 2 times 1, right? So I'm going to have y is equals to negative times negative will give us what? Positive 6, right? Going to have positive 6 plus or minus square root of negative 6 squared is what? 36. 36. So no need of putting this parenthesis again, but no problem. Minus 4 times 1 is what? 4. 4 times 36 will give us, let me multiply it. 4 times 36 will give me 144, right? So all over 2. So I'm going to have my y is equals to 6 plus or minus square root of minus opening this will give us 36 minus 144, right? All over 2. So my y is equals to 6 plus or minus 36 minus 144 will give us what? Square root of what? Negative 108 all over 2. So we are going to have y is equals to 6 plus square root of negative 108 all over 2, or y is equals to 6 minus square root of negative 108, then all over 2. Hope you can see it. So I want you to note that whenever you have square root of negative 1 that is equals to what? I. So we are going to use it here. So we are going to have y is equals to 6 plus square root of negative 1 times what? Square root of 108 all over 2. So you know that this thing multiply this will still give us this thing. We still have our order, don't forget. So we have y is equals to 6 plus square root of negative 1 is still I, right? So times, let's resolve this one. This is a surd, right? So if you have 36 times 3, it will yield us what? 108 all over 2. Then, or 6 minus square root of negative 1 times square root of 36 times 3 all over 2. I hope you are getting the gist now. So we are going to have y is equals to 6 plus square root of negative 1 is what? I times, resolve this thing will now be square root of 36 will now be 6 root what? 3. Then, or, let me put over 2, then, or 6 minus I times 6 root 3 all over 2. So we are going to be having y is equals to 6 plus I times this will give us 6 root 3 I over 2, or 6 minus 6 root 3 I all over 2. So let's turn over. So this is what we have, right? So we are going to have y is equals to 2 here 1, 2 here 3, 2 here 3 also, 2 here 1, 2 here 3, 2 here 3. So we are going to be having what? 3 plus 3 root 3 what? I, or 3 minus 3 root 3 what? I. So these are the two values of y that we have. Now, bringing it so that we are going to know whether it satisfies this equation. Since we have that our y is what? 3 plus 3 root 3i, or 3 minus 3 root 3i. So remember our equation, x plus y is equals to 6, which is our equation 1, right? So let's find for the value of x. So to find x, it will be x plus, when y is 3 plus 3 root 3i will now be 3 plus 3 root 3i is equals to what? 6. So our x is equals to 6 minus 3 plus 3 root 3 what? I. So we're going to be having x is equals to 6 minus 3, minus we open this to be minus 3 root 3 what? I. So our x will now be 6 minus 3 is what? 3 minus 3 root 3 what? I. So that's first value of x. Now to find x when y is 3 minus 3 root 3i will be x plus y is equals to 6. Sorry. So we are going to have x plus, when y is 3 minus 3 root 3i, it will be 3 minus 3 root 3i is equals to 6, right? So x is equals to 6 minus 3 minus 3 root 3i. So my x is equals to 6 minus 3. Minus, we open this, it will be plus 3 root 3 what? I. So we are going to have x is equals to 6 minus 3 is what? 3 plus 3 root 3i. So we have gotten the value of what? X and y. So the value of x is what? 3 minus 3 root 3i, and then or 3 plus 3 root 3i. Then the value of y is what? 3 plus 3 root 3i, or 3 minus 3 root 3i. So let's put these two values to prove the equation. Prove to know whether what we solve is correct. So we have x plus y is equals to 6, right? So what is our x? Let's use one of these things. When x is 3 minus 3 this thing, so we're going to have 3 minus 3 root 3i, then plus, I hope you can see it well. So our y is what? 3 plus, here's our y, 3 plus 3 root what? 3i. When x is 3 minus 3 root 3i, and when y is 3 plus 3 root 3i, let's use it and prove this. They told us that it's equals to 6. So you know that this will cancel this. Therefore, 3 plus 3 is equals to 6. 6 is equals to 6. Proved. So we can still use when x is x plus y is equals to 6. When x is 3 plus 3 root 3i, then plus when y is 3 minus 3 root 3i is equals to 6. So this will cancel this. 6 is equals to 6. Proved. Now let's go to the second thing. You know that they have x plus x times y. So we have y is equals to 36. So our x is what? 3 minus 3 root 3 what? I. Then times when y is what? 3 plus 3 root 3 what? I. So 3 times 3 will give us what? 9, right? Okay, let me bring it up. So 3 times positive 3 root 3i will give us what? Positive 9 root 3i. Then this one times this, that's minus 3 root 3i times this will give us negative 9 root 3i. So I want you to pay attention here. So minus 3 times minus 3 root 3i times this. So you are going to do minus 3 times minus this thing times 3 will give us what? Minus 9. Then root 3 times root 3 will give us what? 3. So we are going to have times 3. Remember that time if you have root a times root a, that is equals to what? A. That's root a times root a is equals to root a squared. So this one can cancel. So that's what we did here. Then I times I will give us what? I squared. So we are going to have this positive, we cancel this negative. We are going to have 9 minus 9 times 3 times. Remember that if I is equals to square root of minus 1, right? Then if you square both sides, I squared will be what? Minus what? 1. Because this we cancel this. So we're going to attach minus 1 here. So remember they told us that this thing is equals to 36. So 9 minus 9 times 3 minus 1 is equals to 36. So if you use both maths here, you are going to get what? 9 minus 9 times this will give us what? Minus 27 times what? Minus 1 equals to 36. So you are going to have 9 minus 27 times minus 1 is positive what? 27 is equals to 36. And 9 plus 27 will give us what? 36 is equals to 36. Proved. Thank you for watching this wonderful video, and may God bless you. Bye bye.